Hello and welcome back to the Great War Western Front. It has been a while, but I'm excited to jump back in with this Allies campaign on the newest update. In the last episode, we've kind of fought all along the line, trying to pick our best spot for an offensive. In between, I played a couple of battles just to advance the campaign a little bit. And we started getting hit pretty hard on the southern front. They're attacking from Colmar with a bunch of troops built up there. And that was actually, we were barely holding on to that one in Luneville. Verdun's pretty built up. That's that region has some special defensive features, so I'm not too concerned about that one, even though it's pretty surrounded here. They have some forces built up in Noyon and Rethel. We don't have a lot to counter them right now, so I'm actually going to move one corps over just to build up Chateau Thierry a little bit. We're really looking at Noyon for the next part of our offensive. So I'm going to go with what I typically do and try to attack 3 times, really aim to push through on the third. Let's see. This is our weakest one, so I'll attack there first. And really our only objective here is to work on their, what is this? The battle fatigue. So now we've got one attack down for their battle fatigue. They're starting at -15. Let's go with our stronger British element here and see if we can push through. All right, so we are going to try to push north to X. Got probably a larger force than I need on this bottom flank. A few troops guarding our artillery from any attacks through these woods. And then the main force, of course, pointing north to X. I'm going to start to soften up these machine gun nests with my heavy artillery, because those are going to cause me the most problems. Oh, I didn't even see this one here. There we go. Just some pretty standard attacks. Nothing to be concerned about. I think we have enough time. We can, once we get X captured, I anticipate being able to move through pretty quickly. We can see they don't have much for defenses over here, so I can probably go through the woods straight into these back trenches once we capture X.
Set positions. Load for suppressing
So I'm going to take my time and start to pound these positions ahead of actually advancing into them. I don't have a ton of supplies at this point in the campaign. And another thing to consider is that the mud makes artillery less effective, I believe. I'm not sure what the actual historical basis is for that, but it does seem to have an impact. Let's see, anywhere I can see that? Maybe here. Yep, so it reduces movement speed as well, so that's going to make our offensive a little more difficult. They are bringing in reinforcements. I wonder if they emptied some of these trenches to take us on. There you go, they're counter-batterying us. Alright, I think we've got to capture these front trenches. So let's plan this one out. I'm going to send these Indian infantry straight through into the next line of trenches. I'm hoping that they will absorb some of the fire, provide a target for the other troops and machine guns that are positioned there, while my elite troops come up and capture these trenches. And we'll just have this one other British unit fill in. Let's see who's moving. Everyone's moving? Okay. Then we have one more elite British unit here, who I'm just going to move up in general. Can I see a machine gun range? Alright, so now we're starting to take fire. Let's see, I've got to use my other light artillery here. Heavies, I'm gonna hit them here. There we go, I've got them suppressed. We need someone else on this machine gun, but I don't think either of my other guns can hit it. Right? Yeah, the line's not showing up, but they can't hit it. So we're just gonna have to go through the machine gun fire. Not ideal in any way, but it's what we're gonna do. At least we've got some of this taken care of. And we are having that bug again, where when you order guys out of trenches directly into other trenches, they don't all go. A bunch of them stay behind. So let's just order them to an area and we'll figure it out when or if they get there. They teleported. I wonder if it's a visual bug and not actually a gameplay bug.
We have new orders. Get in position.
Trying to see here, it might actually have an opening to capture some of these trenches. If we can capture at least a couple of these, that would be a big victory for us. There, now that this company broke, I could send in my elites and they can maybe capture this trench. There we go, now we've got a foothold. We can get this other Indian unit into the trench here for cover. We'll get some suppression going on these machine guns to cover while the rest of our guys come in. I'm gonna have my troops reinforce into these trenches because I don't want to have them run through the open. We'll need some way to suppress them while we get our troops across this little area. We're gonna face some fire here, but I'm hoping we can cross this trench quick enough that it's not too damaging. Definitely took a roundabout path here to get into the trench. Hopefully they can get in there fairly quick. Straight shot, boys. Let's do it. These pathfinding bugs can be pretty irritating. We almost made it. Alright, so we did lose a company there. This is an elite and a conscript. I'm burning through some supply, but not a ton. We'll call in the first of our Gurkhas. See if they can help us punch through these lines. If I can get into this trench, that's going to be where we can work through and get rid of the rest of these machine guns. Oh, and here we go. We've got reinforcements coming, so hopefully we can hit them with some rifle fire before they can get into trenches. But we do need reinforcements. We've got to get up there. Alright, so that wasn't good. Definitely didn't move quick enough. We're holding for now, but this is rough. We just need to get into these trenches.
We have new orders. In position. Stand by for orders.
Let's see.
Ready yourselves. Ready on the line. Attention. Remove it.
I can suppress these guns and hopefully get some of these guys through. There we go. We got the Gurkhas in without too much trouble. Alright, so now we've got some more troops here to hold against their counterattack, which is definitely coming. There we go. We've got rifle fire taking them on. Hopefully that can prevent them from actually getting to our trenches. We've got enough rifle fire here to make a bad time for anyone who actually tries it. Alright, here we go. They're moving, we're moving. Let's cross this as quick as we can and take that trench. The thing that's hard is that machine gun is just out of range. I can't suppress it. They're trying to counterattack me here. And I've got to use artillery to try to keep them suppressed while I move anyone around. There we go. We're at least working on them. Let's go. Let's take this one out. There we go. Our Gurkhas are using some grenades to push them back. And let's go straight across, take this next one.
We have new orders. Get in position.
Be ready,
Suppress
boys.
at that
Start the
location.
barrage. Ready for fire.
Gonna keep these machine guns down while I move the next units up to this trench. Oh man, here they come. I wasn't ready for this. This could be bad. They've got a lot of troops coming in here. At least we're getting some rifle fire on them from that back trench, but they're probably going to break through. There we go. It's an elite unit we just took out, so that's worth something.
Stand by for orders. Ready on the fire step.
And there we go. We'll get this elite unit taken out. Just got to keep it up. We can't let the pressure off. Then we'll lose. Might be time to call up some more elites. Because I think we need a little more resilience to be able to punch through here. And probably better planning on my part. These machine guns are tearing me apart.
Load for suppressing barrage.
We have new orders.
Where are the rest of my troops? Thought I had more that I called in. There we go. That's another one down. We've just got across here. That heavy gun's out of range. Can't do anything useful anymore. We need more of these light guns. That's what we need. Let's see who we can get in these trenches. And this heavy, yeah, this heavy's not useful to us anymore. We'll get these guys suppressed. And keep moving. They've got more attacks coming through the forest at us now. But I think we've got enough guys in various places that we can resist it. Oh, they caught us in the open. Luckily, my heavy artillery is in range of this, so we can hit them while they're out in the open. But not doing a ton of damage, really. A little disappointed in that. I was hoping that some of these direct hits would have a bigger impact. And they are getting in range by the riflemen now, but not doing a ton. So we lost an Indian infantry in that front trench. All right. So let's build up a new attack here. Let's plan this out.
Reinforcements reporting. Reporting for duty. Looks like we're late to the party. Reinforcements reporting.
We're also running low on time, 6 minutes. So I think I just want to capture X. I was hoping to be able to capture, to sweep it and capture this province this turn, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So we've just got to play for favorable casualty ratio here. Try to keep our casualties low. And maybe walk away with a minor victory or something. We're causing some casualties, but we're also taking an absolute ton. And it's really these machine gun deaths. They just peppered their back line with machine guns that are just out of range of my artillery, so I can't put effective artillery fire on them. That's really what it came down to. But once we take this gun out, it's also going to meet one of our objectives, so that's good. And we can suppress this one, but we have nothing that can suppress. There we go. We can use this heavy to suppress this one, suppress this with our light. And there we go. Now we've got good rifle fire on these elites. They're going to have a bad time before they even get to my troops. There we go. They should break in just a second.
Ready yourselves.
Let's get you guys up here.
We have new orders.
I'm going to try to skew to the right because that's where I think they're a little weaker and we can push through better.
On the line.
This is a weird angle. We can't fire out of our trenches too well at them, but luckily these are just conscripts. So we should take them out pretty easily in hand-to-hand. And these elites, they're getting shredded by our rifle fire, so we're in good shape. All right, we'll hit this one with a heavy. Hit these guys with light. Hit these guys with light. And I think we've got something here. As long as we don't get counterattacked too hard, we can push through. And some of our troops should be able to attack on the move. Let's go, just get to that back trench. All right, now we've got those trenches I wanted. I think we can hold out. This is a bad look here. Those are all my color. It's from those machine guns. All right, we are narrowly holding off against these elites in this trench. Do need to get rid of the elite German troops in this trench. They're going to be tough. Wish I had some Gurkhas. But I think we can take out this machine gun with artillery now. Alright, now they're gonna... This is gonna get a little tough in this trench. Get back in this trench immediately. We can suppress this gun, but we can't damage it too much. And they have more coming at us from the right. This is going to be tough. I don't know if we'll be able to take X. We'll be able to hold these positions we captured on the right, but I don't think we'll be able to push through and gain more. Even X is going to be a challenge with the time we have. But this is what we wanted. We wanted to get these troops through so they can grenade this machine gun nest. Once you guys get set, can you do it? There we go. That's all we wanted. Here we go. Once we get these guys kicked out, oh man, this is, I didn't realize how tight we were on time. I don't know if we'll be able to do this. 8 seconds and we've got to knock out these. Yeah, we're not going to do it. It's going to be a stalemate. Oh, that wasn't how I wanted things to go, but we are in a harder difficulty now. It's a ceasefire, not much really changed. Let's see. Yeah, stalemate. I think our losses were about even when you look at cost, because we have the field hospital and we did lose more troops. We definitely lost more troops. Yeah, about even. 4 national will on both sides. Spent 500 gold. That's kind of a lot for us right now. But we do get 600 from destroying those machine gun nests. So that at least is good. Now, let's see. I was hoping that we'd have 1 star gone with that attack, and they'd be at 30 battle fatigue. Let's auto-resolve this guy and see what we get. Another stalemate. They lost more national will. Not too much on gold reserves or supply there. So I am going to be auto-resolving more in this campaign because I want to play through a little faster. It's a lot of individual battles when you are playing pretty much every battle. So I'm going to do a little more auto-resolve. Let's see, Lille, they have 4 cores there. I don't know if we have enough to really make a meaningful assault on them. I am a little nervous about this southern front, but I also don't know if I have enough to really make a difference. Let's send these guys down to Luneville. All right, I think we're gonna call it there for today. You know what? Let's actually end the turn and see what happens. If it's another battle, we'll call it. There we go. So now we have a very challenging battle getting attacked in Chateau Thierry from Noyon. We have just 4 corps there, no real support, not much supply, and they have 12 attacking us. So this will be a fun one to kick off the next episode. Thanks again for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. Don't forget to subscribe if you're liking it, and have a good one.